Bernard, what a galang. Yeah. I am glad you asked about this BpkBroVB tag. It refers to the ButtaPan Kulcha BROVegan board dynamics of something good to eat, fresh. Observations around the quote, would that you could live on the fragrance of the earth and, like an air plant, be sustained by the light. And the statistic that modern mankind each uses about 900 days supply of drinking water to make one t-shirt. Mankind's utilization of anecdotally 1/10 of mental capacity boasts achievements of the Large Hadron Collider, animal cloning, and space travel, albeit at the cost of significant socio-economic and environmental degradation. The development of these and various aesthetic profiles largely ignore the potential inherent in the untapped 9/10 capacity for possibilities associated with ESP, the unique exercise of transcendence, teleportation, and telepathy, which have all been indisputably observed as integral functionalities of the human entity. For mankind, the concept of nakedness presents as principal vulnerability, and the ability to manipulate fire as principal advantage. Intense preoccupation with the one and inordinate levels in applications of the other has brought the specie to a state of peril. Nature's incorporated elements of earth, wind, and fire in exquisite balance of life fixes the commonality of the need for something good to eat, even preeminent to the need for procreation. For humans and other animals, excepting predators and scavengers, the apex of nutrition lies in fresh, ripe fruit and green, leafy vegetables. By extension, there are other plants that provide remarkable combinations of nutrition, all requiring very little intervention beyond the immediate physical capability of the animal to its accessibility. Each animal, as an autonomous entity, boasts a precise functionality, for example, teeth, tongue, and saliva, adapted to the utilization of the comestibles towards its very best outcomes, unencumbered by excesses of nakedness and the manipulation of fire. Mankind's provisioning, preparation, processing of comestibles, however, present certain latitude in access to nutrition. Some make available nature's bounty out of season, natural environment, or modify food in terms of available constituents or concentrations, as in soups, stews, teas, infusions, and decoctions. Some generate more calories than may be naturally available by breaking down components that humans are unable to readily digest, thus reducing waste. Conversely, some present high risks, chemicals, and other environmental health and safety issues byproducts, and may cause greater damage to the body than can be offset by the nutritional value of each processed unit, which, in any event, may be presented as approximately 1/10 of the original natural food's value, thus actually promoting malnutrition. The challenge is to define the health nutritional need for the process, to notice the edges, the potential environmental implications and socio-economic outcomes of the initiative, and to temper the action accordingly toward reset of an intergenerational trajectory. The locus is promotion of mother's milk over substitution of synthetic formula, avoiding salt of any kind to a naturally balanced comestible, using fresh or naturally dried variables, beans, legumes, etc., instead of high-resource canned alternatives, deleting indigestible or derivative constituents, black pepper, sweeteners, from the meal construct. The consistent positive net nutritional value must be the emphasis to realize potential for reconciliation of health conditions, environmental stabilization, and socio-economic reset on an intergenerational trajectory. Diligent observations on freedom and stigma associated with nakedness, the accommodations and devastations associated with fire, the fables of diet from vantage of parent, surrogate, and philosophy have influenced my adoption of an association with nutrition I refer to as the ButtaPan culture, born of the Rastafarian culture. This centers the use of a single pot, basic tools and fire manipulation to deliver something good to eat. Health and environment supportive, minimizing manufactured elements. Vegan, utilizing only plants as comestible elements. The formalities of practice reflect properly sourced, fresh instead of processed. Fruit, raw before other constituents. All chewed properly in order of digestibility to full advantage of teeth, tongue, and saliva. This practice constitutes an optimal element toward encouraging health, happiness, longevity, and immunity from disease. Benefit from a commitment to better caring for your health.